As you can see, my motors got pretty toasty here. During my first flight, I noticed halfway through my first pack, my motors were kind of warm. Unusually warm, but not so hot where I couldn't touch them. I continued to fly to see if it's going to get worse, and it did. By the end of my first pack, my motor burnt out. When I approached the quad, it was smelling really bad. It was smelling like it was burning. And here we are 3 days later, and I can still smell that smell off my motors. What happened was my ESC failed and it shorted out. As you can see, when I brought it in for inspection, when I touched the ESC terminal to the board terminal, there's continuity, and it shouldn't have that. It shouldn't have continuity there. When you check a good one, a known good one, you can see there's no continuity through the ESC, and that's the way it should be. There should be continuity to the motor wires. That's normal. And even with this motor being in its state, in its current state, you can see that there's continuity through the motor wires, but I'm still going to go ahead and replace this motor because it looks like crap and it's probably going to perform like crap. So, breakdown of what I have. I have the Chameleon frame, T-Motor F40 Pros, DYS DS 30 amp ESCs. It's the the CL Racing F4S flight control, Unify Pro V2 VTX, and Frsky receiver. Oh, let's mention the camera. It's the Foxeer HS1177. So almost everything I got is reviewed well online, including the ESCs. I got it through Amazon and it has decent reviews. But it failed on my first flight. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace all the ESCs because I don't trust them anymore. I'm gonna get better ESCs. I'm gonna spend a little bit more money. The motor I'm gonna replace, I'm gonna keep the same T-Motor F40 Pros because I don't feel the motor was the issue. I feel the motor just felt the wrath of a failed ESC.